At least 3 people have been killed this week as civil unrest continues to grow in Venezuela. That brings the number of people killed during the recent weeks of anti-government protests to 24. Some demonstrators have held mass sit-ins to demand an early election. Opposition leaders are now preparing for the next mass protest on Wednesday. Juan Carlos Lamas is in the capital Caracas and has the latest on the recent clashes.
The toll from 4 weeks of near-daily protest continues to climb. Tens of thousands of opposition protesters gathered in Venezuela's 24 states for a nationwide sit-in on Monday. The country's main highways were transformed into a kind of pavement park where people played cards, read books, and laid down to rest protected by umbrellas and flags. At the end of the day, there were some clashes between the national police and opposition demonstrators. This is the 4th week of protest against President Nicolas Maduro and his government after the Supreme Court stripped powers from the National Assembly. Those rulings were withdrawn after intense international criticism, but they fueled the Venezuelan opposition, who blamed President Nicolas Maduro and his government for the country's economic and political crisis. Maduro says he will not surrender to what he calls the forces of the oligarchy. He has urged the opposition to return to the process of dialogue stalled since December. Opposition leaders say that dialogue got them nowhere, and they've called for another massive protest next Wednesday.